Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. We now come to the 70th verse of the 18th chapter. Padavibhaga, Adhi Ishyate cha ya imam dharmyam samvadam avayoho gnana yagnena tena aham ishtaha syam iti me matihi. I've been seeing the most important dimension is surrender. The surrender is expansion, as Swami Vivekananda said. Surrender is the one that completely eliminates our ego, ahankara. So ahankara is the main hurdle in our Arshad Vargas, which brings us down to this. Therefore, Krishna is emphasizing in all the previous verses that surrender, surrender, surrender. Surrender to what? Ultimate reality, pure consciousness. And surrender is the process of tuning. It's a way by which you tune yourself to ultimate reality. Just like a radio or a TV, you tune yourself to get the specific particular station or a channel. Same thing you have to do. For that, your mind has to be tuned to that ultimate reality. And that is expansion of dimension. This he has been telling. And if you tune that, then there is going to be the divinity manifesting in you. What is divinity? Infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom, infinite bliss. These are all going to come to you. That's the process of surrender. Just like if you tune to a BBC station, all information from BBC is going to come to you. Therefore, he is telling that all that I have been telling you in the forum of my dialogue with you, Karma Yoga, Gnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Rajavidya, all these things I have been telling you, all these things I have told, that you now bring using this dimension of the Gnana Yajna. It's a Yajna that you perform. That dimension, if you go on doing it, then you are going to reach me. You are the person who is most dear to me, and you are going to reach the ultimate. And this is the wonderful teaching that he gives. I had a nice story of a cow and the tiger. Many of you might have heard this story also. There was a cow which went into the forest to graze as usual with others, and poor thing, it had no sense of time. So before it knew it, evening came and the darkness was falling. So then suddenly in the forest, the cow saw the tiger. Tiger started chasing and the cow started running, and tiger also was chasing it quickly. So finally they found a cow leapt into a nearby pond, and the tiger jumped into it. Cow entered into the pond, tiger also started chasing it. Then what happened? The pond was very little water. Therefore, cow can go fast, and comes to the middle. But in the middle, the whole mud was very deep, and it got stuck, sticky. It got stuck there. It would not come out. The tiger following the cow also got stuck in the mud, a little far away from the mud. So it also got stuck, And both the cow and the tiger were trying to come out of it, head out of water, just far enough away from the cow to avoid drowning. It's all trying, tiger was trying to come out, cow was trying to do that. So in this predicament, both cow and tiger were unable to move. They were all getting stuck. Then what happened? Realizing they could not do anything, the cow, overcoming its fear, asked the tiger, anyway, now you cannot come and eat me, Now, do you have a owner? Tiger said, no. I am the king of this forest. I am the master of everything here. Who else could be my owner? I am the supreme thing. Full of ego, the tiger was telling. The cow said, your greatness and strength have failed now. You have got stuck. You are going to die here. There is nobody to save you. No owner for you. Then the tiger retorted, your condition also is same. You are also stuck. You are also going to die. You have sunk just like I have. and you are close to death, who will save you now? And the cow smilingly said, you are mistaken. I have an owner. If I don't return home by evening, the owner will come looking for me, and no matter how far, and he will pull me out of this mud, took me back to home safely. Who will pull you out? You don't have an owner. I have an owner. So the cow's owner, by that time, he came and he grabbed the cow firmly and with great effort pulled it out of the mud and took it home. One might think that if the cow and its owner met, they could pull the tiger out as well. But realizing it was danger for their lives, they did not do that. So tiger got stuck there and is about to die. What is the story? What does that say? The cow represents a disciple. All of us are disciples. All of us are students, And we have all surrendered to your teacher. We are all, as a disciple, surrendered to the great reality. The tiger symbolizes an arrogant ego, filled with a sense of doership. I am the doer. I do. I am infinite. I am the master. I don't have to care for anybody. Ego has this thing. I am the king, no owner. The mud represents worldly existence, and the owner is the true guru. So this is the story. The essence of surrender is reflected in this teaching. I seek refuge in the divine, as expressed in the songs of Venkateshwara. Without convincing the inner self to surrender, there is no escape from the various worldly bonds. All great teachers again and again said, surrender, surrender, surrender. Annamaya sang about the surrender, proclaiming divine protection against all pride and ego. Then what about Shri Sai Baba? Stated that true surrender is a complete submission to God. Ramana Maharshi, he expressed surrender to Arunachalesh, stating the need to take refuge at the feet of Lord who transcends life and death. In a sense, all Indian spiritual wisdom ultimately culminates in surrender, surrender, surrender. The unique experience, unique aspect of surrender is the divine will. There must be action in the external world, while internally one must remain aligned with the divine will. All the time attuned to the divine will, surrendering yourself and expanding yourself to the ultimate reality. Yogastaha kuru karmani. Ultimately attuned to self, do all actions. That is the main thing that Karma Yoga also teaches. So whether good or bad happens, we should continuously chant the essence of the divine will. Your Ishtadevata, you go on chanting and chanting in our hearts and minds. This is the essence of all knowledge. For those who have surrendered to God, their prarabdha or the destiny becomes less intense. The arrows meant for one will fall harmlessly elsewhere, as stated by the divine. And in truth, human effort and destiny are both parts of divine will. As the Taittiriya Upanishad says, after creating everything, God entered into each being. Thus, seeing the entire creation as the form of divine is the divine fruit of surrender. The divine will is the surrender dimension. Mukam karoti vachalam, pangum langhayate girim, yat krupa. That krupa is the divine will. And that is the thing that happens by the surrender. This is the small story which gives us the essence of what we have been talking in the Bhagavad Gita.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve samtu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.